Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James. I was going to make a video about the loss that the Lakers suffered against the Atlanta Hawks tonight, but unfortunately, this news is more important than the loss. According to the reports, basically Woj from ESPN and multiple news sites, including the Los Angeles Lakers page, is that LeBron James has suffered a high ankle sprain injury. He just got the diagnosis just right away, and it was confirmed that he got a high ankle sprain. He will be out indefinitely. With this type of report, it kind of puts things in kind of a perspective and questioning now of what the Lakers will do after this now. Next week is the trade deadline and the buyout market. So it kind of hurts the Lakers' chances of going after some certain players when it comes to this particular report. Now, it still remains to be seen how long will LeBron James be out, but hopefully it's not too long. I mean, they're saying that he might return, but it still remains to be seen. Maybe once possibly the playoffs approaches, but still remains to be seen about that. But, with this type of report, it kind of hurts the Lakers now. They basically don't have their two superstars in the starting lineup. And, there's injuries being hit left and right at times when it comes to the Lakers roster. And it kind of like messed up a few things about the expectations moving forward. Now, I'm going to say this. The Lakers will still be a playoff team. But if LeBron James and Anthony Davis' injury is serious to the point that, they won't come back until maybe like in the middle of the playoffs, then possibly it could potentially hurt the Lakers moving forward and hurts their chances for a championship. And, maybe some of you might be thinking, it's being more optimistic, Zaid. I mean, this is just a setback. LeBron James and Anthony Davis will come back. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling that sort of optimistic. But at the same time, you have to look at the cons about all this. I mean, this kind of hurts the Lakers now. I mean, if they want to have a better advantage in the playoffs, being like maybe the second seed or the first or third seed, it will help the Lakers more than possibly struggle in the month of April and like in the middle of May, and then somehow just end up, getting at least maybe the fifth seed or the sixth seed, because, we're not even sure about the status of Anthony Davis, because last time I reported this, Anthony Davis will be out for at least 3 weeks, and rightfully so, because, his injury has to do with the Achilles type of injury, even though they're saying it's a high sprain injury, but, it is considered an Achilles. And hopefully it's not too serious to the point that he will be out for quite some time. But, he has been out for a month now. So, to be on the safe side, you need to make sure that he's 100%. But LeBron James is another story now. He will be out indefinitely. It still remains to be seen how long. But like always, I'll make sure you guys get the updates and speculations about everything that went down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers in general. And, it's kind of hard now to predict about the Lakers right now when it comes to the free agency market. What I mean by free agency is the buyout market. So it's technically like a free agency, but it's the buyout market. And the whole circumstances of getting players like Andre Drummond or possibly some other players that could potentially get bought out by certain teams once March 25th approaches. But, kind of puts things into kind of a perspective of will players still consider the Lakers as a destination to contend for a championship this year? I mean, it's kind of up in the air. And, it's kind of puts that into a sort of a perspective. And hopefully, guys, let's just pray on it. I mean, this is the Lakers we're talking about. I mean, in any given time, they could bounce back and somehow just have an opportunity to just, find a way to improve the team in some sort of fashion. And, with LeBron and Anthony Davis being out, it kind of puts things a lot more pressure on certain players to step up their roles, especially on the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell needs to step up more than ever. Kyle Kuzma needs to step up more than ever. And we're basically going to see possibly Tayan Horton-Tucker gain a much bigger role and possibly more minutes after LeBron James's injury. So we could expect him to be more of a presence on the Los Angeles Lakers, possibly on the starting lineup, or maybe just getting more minutes off the bench. So lots of things that Frank Vogel needs to do and Rob Pelinka needs to do when it comes to their expectations next week. But like always, if anything does come up when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and certain interest from certain players or the status of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, like always, I would deliver you all everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and their circumstances that they're in with this type of report that just broken in, according to LeBron being out due to a high sprain ankle injury, and he will be out indefinitely, and Anthony Davis is still going to be out. So we just know that the rest of the Lakers squad needs to step up in a huge way, and still remains to be seen, like I said, about the buyout market, potential trades. I mean, there's just a lot of circumstances that the Lakers need to do when it's all said and done, and just possibly managing without LeBron and Anthony Davis. And I want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Guys, please give me your thoughts about LeBron James's injury. It's kind of hurts things. Do you guys think it hurts the Lakers now, having no Anthony Davis, no LeBron James on the court? Or do you think the Lakers will be all right for the next 2 months? They can manage. Please, I want to know your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.